Let's take a look at some of Excel's most basic shortcuts. You're probably already familiar with copy and paste, so if I type 100 in this cell and then hit enter, I'm going to Control C to copy, and once I copy, you'll see there's this broken line rotating around that cell where it says 100. That means that 100, that cell, is copied to my clipboard, so if I hit Control V, then that value is now pasted. I can arrow to the right, Control V again, and I can paste this as many times as I want, and it'll stay on my clipboard until I hit the escape key. When I hit the escape key, you'll see that that broken line that's dancing around B2 has now gone away. Another way to copy and paste is to Control C here, and I get that marquee now. Instead of Control V, I can then hit Enter. When I hit Enter to paste, the value is put into the cell that I'm in, and the marquee automatically goes away. So that broken line is no longer there, which means that value is no longer on my clipboard. This is useful if you're only pasting once. What you don't want is to Control C here to copy onto your clipboard, Control V here to paste that value, and then forget that you have it on your clipboard and you're somewhere else in your model, you are putting in values, and then you hit Enter and you accidentally paste that value into your model. This would be especially bad if you just didn't notice it. Maybe you're using Enter to move down if that setting is still active in your Excel, and you hit Enter and it pastes that value, you don't even notice it, but then you look back at your model later and something's wrong, but you don't know why. Then you have to hunt it down and figure out that 100, and then you have to figure out what was in the cell before and replace it. For that reason, it's always good to empty your clipboard habitually when you're finished pasting. So whether you're using Control C, Control V, or if you're pasting with Enter, it's good to make sure that once I have the value where I want it, so if I want to paste this here using Control V, I'm always going to hit Escape to clear my clipboard so that I don't accidentally paste that somewhere where I don't want it. You're probably also familiar with cutting and pasting, so I can Control X to cut and I get that same marquee. Now when I Control V to paste, the value is moved. It's cut from B2 and it's moved to D2. If I want to undo that action, I can hold Control and hit Z, that's undo. And if I want to redo that action, I hold Control and I hit Y. Let's say that I have a large range of cells like this, and I want to select them all. One way to do that is to Control up, Control left, and then Control Shift down and to the right, and I'll select that whole range. That's one way to do it. It's not that bad. But if I know I want to select the entire range and it's all contiguous, then I can hold Control and hit A, and that is the shortcut to select all. I can select all of a contiguous range with Control A and save myself some keystrokes.